There is a very different and real pandemic sweeping around the world than the COVID-19 one we are all sick of hearing so much about. It is a problem that we can't create a vaccine for, and we can't bottle up the antidote. But fortunately, that does not mean there isn't a solution. The world is seeing record-breaking highs in rates of loneliness, depression, and anxiety. Are you feeling lonely? Ironically, you are not alone in this. It would have been safe to assume that everyone experienced this during lockdown. But 2 years later, studies show that 3 out of 5 people experience loneliness on a regular basis in their everyday lives. There is a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. Loneliness is the emotional state that we are in when we're feeling disconnected. And our need for connection is integrated in our DNA. Connection is so crucially important for our well-being that doctors say that loneliness can lead to a premature death. Step number 1 for overcoming loneliness is to not ignore it. Loneliness is a signal, just like fight or flight, that something isn't right. A lot of us feel ashamed for feeling lonely, so we don't talk about it. We hide our heads in the sand and we hope that it will just go away. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting friends and companionship. Most adults feel very lonely compared to when they were in college or high school because they lose their communities. They lose that daily interaction with a lot of different people. Kurt Vonnegut said, "Human beings are supposed to live in stable, like-minded extended families of 50 people or more." In other words, what you have when you're in school or college, but what you lose when you enter the adult world. Does this sound familiar to you? Because it really does for me. In college, I had tons of friends. I had daily interactions with hundreds of people on campus during class and student activities. There were endless opportunities to meet new people and make friends. But after college, all of my friends moved away. We all moved to different cities. We all got jobs. Some got married and some had kids, but we all got busy with our own lives. And then you end up feeling like you don't have any friends anymore. So how do we fix this shared problem? You have to become the instigator. Da, 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 da. You have to become the person that takes initiative and makes plans. Because if you don't do it, nobody else will. Remember, during school and college, we were forced to be together. We had to go to school every day, and our friends were just conveniently there too. Now, nobody is forcing you to go and hang out with your friends. You have a job and a busy life. You have other obstacles to overcome to see your friends. Like, for example, you have to drive to the next town to see them. Some of your friends don't even have cars yet, and we all have work on Monday. This already sounds like an impossible task. Now it is up to you to make the time and to put in the effort to see your friends. I heard this story once that changed my life. I can't really remember where, but it went something like this. This guy, let's call him Timmy. Timmy didn't have very many friends, and the ones that he did have started to fade away, and he didn't understand why. So one by one, his friends started to fade away until the very last friend that he had finally stopped calling. Hurt, sad, and confused, he confronted his former friend and he asked him, "Why did you stop calling me? Why did you stop inviting me to stuff?" And his former friend simply said, "It's because you stopped inviting me. I figured that you don't enjoy hanging out with me anymore." Although this is a simple story, it has taught me a very valuable lesson. So if you want to see your friends, make concrete plans, present them with an option that they can simply say yes or no to. All the thinking has already been done. For example, ask them, "Do you want to go see a movie with me on Friday?" Instead of just saying, "Hey, do you want to go do something on the weekend?" Take control. Just like in any other area of your life, if you want to change something, it is up to you. Because it is your life. So take control of your social life as well. If this idea seems overwhelming to you, take small steps at first, but take them. Your friends are probably just as lonely as you are, and they're missing you as well. So be the first to take initiative and invite them out again. I really hope that this advice will help you guys and make you feel a little bit less lonely in this adult world. All of my best, guys. Until next time.